Have you ever felt an overwhelming connection to someone, so intense that it defied logic? You try to move on, but no matter what you do, their presence lingers in your mind like an echo you can't escape. Why does this connection feel so different, so unshakable? And most importantly, why does it seem like the more you chase them, the further they pull away? If you're on the twin flame journey, you already know how agonizing the push and pull dynamic can be. One moment, your twin is deeply connected, and the next, they disappear, leaving you questioning everything. But what if you could reverse this dynamic? What if, instead of chasing them, they started chasing you? The answer doesn't lie in tricks or manipulation. It's about a profound energetic shift that transforms not just your connection with them, but your entire sense of self. At the core of the twin flame journey is a truth that most people overlook. You and your twin flame are the same soul, split into two physical bodies. This isn't just a poetic concept, it's the foundation of why the connection feels unlike anything else. Unlike traditional relationships, which thrive on emotional and psychological compatibility, the twin flame dynamic is rooted in energy. Right now, whether you realize it or not, you are energetically operating from your mind, your ego, your thoughts, your fears, your desires. And that's precisely why the connection feels chaotic. The more you think about your twin flame, the more you crave their presence, the more you try to control the situation, the more resistance you create. This resistance is what causes them to run. But here's the shocking truth: they aren't running from you. They're running from the energy you're projecting, the energy of attachment, fear, and longing. So how do you stop this cycle? How do you get your twin flame to stop running and start chasing? It all starts with a shift, an energetic shift out of the mind and into the soul. Think about it. If your twin flame is the same soul as you, wouldn't it make sense that aligning with your soul is what naturally draws them back? That's exactly how this works. The problem is, most people don't realize they're living through the mind instead of the soul. Your mind operates on thought. It labels, judges, analyzes, and reacts. It feeds on attachment and control. Your soul, on the other hand, simply is. It's pure awareness, consciousness itself, free from attachment, free from control. When you stop identifying with your mind and start embodying your soul, everything changes, because instead of pushing energy toward your twin flame, you become a magnet. The first step in this process is remembering who you truly are. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not your fears. You are the awareness behind them. The moment you fully grasp this truth, everything begins to change. Think about it. If you can observe your thoughts, then who is the one doing the observing? That's your soul. That's your true self. Your mind, on the other hand, is nothing more than a collection of patterns, memories, and fears that create an illusion of control. It convinces you that you must figure out how to bring your twin flame back. It makes you believe that if you just say the right words, take the right actions, or analyze the connection enough, you will find the solution. But the moment you try to figure it out, you are lost in the very energy that creates separation. The truth is, you don't need to figure anything out. The more you think, strategize, and chase, the more you push them away. The energy of needing, longing, or obsessing keeps you anchored in the mind, which is exactly what repels your twin flame. The solution isn't to do more, it's to stop doing altogether. Detaching from the mind doesn't mean you stop caring or that you pretend your twin flame doesn't exist. It means you shift from a state of doing to a state of being. You surrender your need for control. You release expectations. You allow yourself to fully trust in the present moment. And when you do this, something profound happens. Your twin flame feels it. They sense the shift in your energy. Suddenly, the tension dissolves, the invisible walls fall away, and they are drawn to you effortlessly. Because alignment isn't about chasing, it's about becoming. Shifting out of the mind and into the soul isn't a one-time realization, it's a way of life. It requires more than just understanding the concept, it demands a continuous commitment to embodying the energy of alignment in your daily existence. Many people believe that attracting their twin flame back is about saying the right words, making strategic moves, or waiting for divine timing to intervene. But the truth is, the moment you make your own internal shift, everything around you begins to reflect it. And that shift isn't about getting your twin flame to return, it's about returning to yourself. The first and most important step in this transformation is slowing down. The modern world conditions you to stay busy, to always be in motion, filling your days with distractions that keep you from truly feeling. But healing and alignment happen in stillness. When you slow down, you give yourself the space to tune into your soul's voice, which has been drowned out by the constant chatter of your mind. Meditation, spending time in nature, journaling, or simply sitting in silence allows you to reconnect with your essence. It's in these moments that you begin to understand that your twin flame was never separate from you, only your mind created the illusion of distance. As you create this new space for stillness, you must also learn the art of non-attachment. When thoughts about your twin flame arise, your natural instinct might be to analyze them, to obsess over their meaning, or to strategize about what you should do next. But this keeps you in the very energy that pushes them away. Instead of engaging with these thoughts, simply observe them. See them for what they are, passing clouds in the sky of your consciousness. They do not define you. They are not truth. The more you observe without attachment, the more your energy stabilizes, making space for the natural magnetism between you and your twin flame to activate once again. Trusting the process is perhaps the most difficult yet essential part of this journey. Your mind will try to convince you that nothing is changing, that you need to take control, that surrendering will only lead to loss. But this fear-based thinking is exactly what keeps the separation in place. When you shift into soul alignment, you must trust that your energy alone is powerful enough to bring everything into balance. There is no need to force, no need to chase, no need to manipulate. Your soul already knows the way back to union, if you allow it to guide you. But surrendering doesn't mean waiting passively for your twin flame to return. Living in alignment means fully immersing yourself in the joy of being. It means following what lights you up, engaging in activities that make your soul feel alive, and embracing the present moment without needing it to be different. When you embody this energy, your twin flame feels it. The desperate, longing energy dissolves, and in its place, there is an irresistible pull that draws them toward you effortlessly. Because when you become whole within yourself, you become the energy they can't stay away from. If you fully commit to this shift, at some point, something undeniable will happen. You'll feel it, deep within you. It's not something you think about. It's something you know. It's an overwhelming sense of peace, a sudden realization that you don't need to chase anymore because you were never separate to begin with. And that's when it happens. Your twin flame, the one who was once running, suddenly starts reaching out. They text. They call. They show up unexpectedly. They feel something they can't explain, a pull, an urge, a deep need to be near you. And they don't even realize why. But you do. Because you've done what most never do. You've shifted. You've stepped into your soul. You've become the embodiment of the very energy that makes your connection unbreakable. And now, instead of chasing, you are attracting, effortlessly. The twin flame journey isn't about playing games, using tactics, or forcing outcomes. It's about becoming. Becoming the energy that naturally draws your twin flame back to you. Becoming the consciousness that is already in union. If you truly desire for your twin flame to chase you, stop looking outward. Stop searching for answers in the mind. Instead, look within. Align with your soul. And when you do, your twin flame won't be able to resist the pull, because, in truth, they were never separate from you to begin with. The journey back to them is the journey back to yourself. And once you find yourself, they will find you too.